This is a circle. And so my needle's on top of my thread. Wrap it 2 or 3. Probably for this, since the thread's a little thicker, I would go 2. The one that's thinner, I might have done 3. Okay, so you've got a I don't know whose this is. Somebody doesn't have a name on. Okay, so where'd those scissors go? Okay, so like imperfections that you've got like that, you want to cut that off. If you can see that. So I would probably do this edge first. I would look at it in comparison with my pattern. I don't have my pattern here. But see, I would probably like some downies in here, which you at this point can still change that. But I'm going to teach you the stitch. Think you're stitching away from your body. You're not coming towards your body, you're going away from your body. So you're putting your needle in here, and this one you're putting in the fabric. Okay, look, I'm not as big as the bite on the buttonhole. I'm trying to do kind of a scant. I would even maybe, it's not even as much as 1/8 of an inch. You're just going out after kind of grabbing the fabric enough to hold it.
Okay.
Okay, so you're coming up. Okay, then I'm underneath. I'm going under, right pretty close to the line, and I'm going not as much as 1/4,
Okay.
but around. Okay, can you see that from where I went in? I'm not as much as 1/4, but I'm not as little as 1/8. So it's kind of in between. So
you
it's,
go under or
I
behind.
went under on the back and came up really close to the edge. That is an applique stitch. That's called a whip stitch. A whip just isn't meaning wild and crazy. Okay, so I'm going to do it again, show you again. Okay, you really don't need a thimble because this doesn't hurt, but if you were doing this for a lot of hours, you might need a thimble. Okay, so I'm going to tuck. I'm going in about even with the black, and I'm trying to get about how big of a stitch? What's my space?
Between a
4th and an 8th. So it's not as big as 1/4 and not as little as an 8th. So I'm right kind of in between. So it's that, and see, I'm just barely grabbing the fabric. Are you seeing that, Jen? Look with your own eyes too.
Okay, I will do a few. Just
okay. So
give
I'm
me
just,
a few stitches in a row so I
and
can
see,
see
and
the
I'm
pattern.
not pulling it super tight.
Yeah.
So the reason you're not, because if I pull it tight, that makes it show more. So if you're not pulling it super tight, it's easier to bury your stitch. You want this smooth. You don't want the shoot. So if you were going along and you had a bunch of little fuzzies sticking out, because you're not turning an edge, some things you will. Go ahead with your little scissors and cut those little things up. If I got to here, I would cut that so I had some more definite ins and outs. Okay,
Do a few stitches for me to see.
See, I'm not a 4th and I'm not an 8th. Whatever's in between the two, that's what I am. Okay, then I'm up. This is a true, honest to God applique stitch. This is the same stitch that I do on really fine applique. The only difference is I'm turning the fabric under also, which this you're not. You're just zipping along. So you're
just whipping along.
Yeah. So and this is just, okay, so.
No, I just think that you just keep, like, I don't know.
See? Okay. Do you want to do a couple and let me watch you do it? Okay.